to another episode of UJtv. You can always trust us to keep you up to date with what's happening in and around your UJ community. I am Precious Nkadimeng and I will be your solo pilot for today. We've got a very informative show today, including two guests who will be joining me, Mr. Yolan Mudli and Ms. Ernestine Meyer, who will be informing us about a few things that UJ is up to. However, you might remember the 27 boxes in Melville. No? Doesn't ring a bell? Well, it is a shopping center made of shipment containers, right? How cool. Well, UJtv was there when it opened, and it's finally done, it's finished. Let's have a look at what it looks like.
On a previous episode of UJtv, we looked at the construction of 27 boxes, SA's first shipping container mall. We went back to the finished product to speak to some of Melville's newest entrepreneurs and artisans.
27 boxes is an awesome concept. What it really does is concentrates new brands and new manufacturers, new producers of interesting goods. When people come here, they sort of brings the child out of them, the whole shipping container concept. And our brand is all about humor and also bringing the child out in you. And so it was a marriage made in heaven. We were lucky, we were already quite an established brand. And so we went big, we got like 3-4 containers. We sort of invented clothing as gifts and imbued these T-shirts and underpants with certain kind of powers by doing certain prints on them. It's clothing as muti, if you like.
"27 boxes to me is the ideal showcase for designer makers and entrepreneurs. We don't have mass-produced items, we don't have franchises, etc. that we need to compete with. I represent a few different artists doing handcraft, various media, anything from concrete, ceramics, glass, jewellery, and in future any other craft that I find that might be interesting. The pieces are quite unique.
These particular types of Belgian waffles, it's the Liège variety. It's a dough, it's not a batter. I decided to bring some machines back, got the family recipe, and I brought them over and started making for myself and some friends. And it basically grew from there. The demand was so great, I had to look for premises somewhere. So I think 27 boxes is exactly, well, it's more than I imagined. It's got different shops. Everything is a little bit artisanal, it's personal, it's fresh. It's not like going to a generic shopping mall.
I was fortunate enough to be able to travel in my previous career, spend some time in the States, and obviously was subject to Philly cheesesteak now and then. It was absolutely iconic in the US, but didn't exist in South Africa. And so we decided to start something locally. We saw they were building a few containers. I think there were literally like 2 containers on the park at that stage. The concept blew us away. So the very next morning we contacted Satiku, the developers. The whole novelty of having containers that we used to build the shopping center was absolutely awesome. I also did a little bit of homework. Over here at 27 boxes, we've got about 80 shops. So I think it's actually the biggest in the world.
Well, there's definitely something unique about that contained shopping center. However, let's just speak a little bit about awareness. I've got Mr. Yolan Mudli in studio. How are you doing, sir?
I'm good.
Welcome to UJtv.
Pleasure to be here.
I understand you are a counseling psychologist.
That is correct.
What does a counseling psychologist do?
We help people through emotional challenges.
Okay.
To put it
lightly.
Small, yeah.
And I understand PsyCad is doing a suicide awareness campaign.
Yes, we are.
What's that about?
Well, the rates of suicide are quite high in South Africa, especially in the 15 to 29 population, year-old population. So we want to raise awareness about the signs of suicide so that people can spot it earlier, and then awareness about what to do about once you've noticed it.
Yes. Now, how do I know these signs? What if my friend is going through something? How do I identify that they might commit suicide?
All right, so the things you look out for are like a sudden change or deterioration.
Okay.
Like, suddenly they're kind of going down, they don't care about the appearances so much.
Yes.
Maybe they're doing more destructive things like drinking more. Okay. Maybe they're looking down a lot, saying goodbye to loved ones, talking about death. that kind of thing
Yes.
might be like, wait, hey, could suicide be here?
And the remedies, do we have any remedies in which we can help them with?
Okay, so they feel isolated
Okay.
and they feel like there's no other option often. So reaching out is one of the best things you can do to create some kind of connection.
Girls' night out. That's what I hear.
Yes.
Yes, yeah.
Or, but if that's too much for you, because I think maybe just going up to someone and saying like, oh, are you thinking about killing yourself? It's a bit much. And then you can
Yes.
just refer them to a professional,
Okay.
alert the family, alert a friend, a lecturer, just tell someone, basically.
Okay. How are we telling UJ about it? I understand we have a video that we did.
We did indeed.
Yes.
We found a great way to get this message across is
Okay.
through a video. And so we got IntelliLabs to make us a video.
IntelliLabs. All right. Thank you so much for your time, Mr. Yolan.
You're welcome.
Thank
And
you.
students can go and watch this video on YouTube.
Okay.
It's YouTube/PsyCad TV.
Okay, so that's YouTube/PsyCad TV.
Yes.
But
And tell your friends to watch it too.
yes. Okay, well, we're going to give it to them first. So let's have a look at what the video looks like.
You can tell the character of a building by looking at its structure. Engineers learn how to read a site and its surroundings. It isn't that different with people. You can tell if someone stands alone, if they've drifted apart from friends. It is easy to see that they no longer care about appearances. It is easy to see that one has grown quiet or even sad. People fear that mentioning suicide will put it in their head, but that's not true. You need to take action. At the very least, seek help. If you don't do anything, who will? You can save a life. Contact the PsyCad 24-hour crisis line on 082-054-1137 if you feel you need help or recognize signs of suicide in a friend or loved one.
Let's have a look at what's happening in your UJ news. In the arts news, in cultural news, the 20 Art in Democracy exhibition will be taking place at the UJ Art Gallery. The show features a slice of life in South African history in the last 20 years. It will showcase more than 200 works by 115 artists, among others William Kendridge, Mary Sibande, and David Goldblatt. The show will be at the 6th International Beijing Biennale later this year. Be sure to check it out. Moving on into your sports. In sports, star UJ athlete Zarek Visser rode back onto form on Saturday, the 4th of July 2015, launching a massive career record at the Bad Lancaster long jump meeting in Germany. The Commonwealth Games silver medalist, whose early 2015 campaign was disrupted by hip surgery, bounced back in fine style to produce a leap of 8.41 meters. He finished 27 meters clear of German athlete Ellen Kammerer, who finished second, missing training partner Khotso Mokwena's national record by just 9 centimeters. That's it for your news right now, but going from news into what's currently happening, let's have a look at what is happening on Mandela Day. I've got Miss Ernestine Meyer in studio who's going to be letting us know what we're doing. Hi, Miss Ernestine.
Hi there.
How are you doing today?
Very well. How are you doing?
Welcome to UJtv.
Thank you so much.
I understand we're doing something special or different for Mandela Day this year.
Yes, I believe we do something different every year. And I'm happy to be part of a university community that is really interested in giving back to our society.
Absolutely.
And not just on Mandela Day. You know, our community engagement as UJ runs throughout the year, all the time, every day, especially through the giving back of our volunteer champions.
That is
but
true.
on Mandela Day, pre-Mandela Day, the Friday,
Okay.
we are going to go out into the areas around the 4 campuses,
Okay.
where you find all our staff and our students. Will be giving back by cleaning up the entire area,
Okay.
Because we're focusing on the brand or the theme this year for University of Johannesburg, cleaning up the city of Johannesburg.
Love it.
So that will be start on the Friday and continue on the Saturday. And also on the Friday, there's a lot of our staff and students that are going out to various NGOs and NPOs around the 4 campuses.
Okay.
And they will then go and give back at those specific NGOs and NPOs to try and assist them with whatever their needs may be.
Okay, so what are you aiming to achieve with this current campaign for this year?
To make our society aware of the fact that our university is really interested in giving back. We are not just an ivory tower. We are ensuring that we engage with our communities and giving back to society in the form of Mandela Day, where people can actually notice the numbers. That is quite important for us. But the University of Johannesburg's big message is that we're an engaged university, and we are happy to engage with our communities externally as well as the UJ community inside. And also we want to lift the positiveness around our students engaging with society and giving back, because so many times we have such a lot of negative comments about our young people, but this is especially the one day where people can see how they are willing to reach out and make a positive change in our society.
This definitely makes me happy. You want to know how you can find out, how you can get involved? How can I, not knowing what to do, how do I get involved in cleaning up on that day?
What we're doing is the emails have gone out to staff and to some students that are on email, UJ email, and then all the social media is going out next Monday, because the majority of our students and staff are returning on Monday. So we'll communicate to them via social media. They can also go to any of the SRC offices, or they can ask around from the volunteers, where is the community engagement office on that particular campus. We've got a campus office on every campus, and we would be able to direct and to guide them. But they could also email me, or they could email community engagement at UJ.ac.za, and we'll be able to give them the information.
Thank you very much. So that's community engagement.
Yes.
Yeah, so that's community engagement at uj.ac.za if you don't know how to get involved. Thank you so much, Ms. Ernestine. You have a big undertaking. Good luck with that.
Thank you so much.
Let's have a look at what we did last year. So last year we cleaned the Westine Dam. Here is what we did.
The great pleasure of being able to come and meet the students from UJ who, for their Mandela Day work, have been here to clean up the dam. Oh, it's a huge success. Just look around you in terms of the day being successful. The park is beautiful now, and we just wish it could be like this every day, really.
Play our part in the 67 minutes Mandela Day, and we were picking up papers at the Westine Dam. He spent 67 years of his life dedicated to the people, and his plea was, at the very least, give us 67 minutes of your time where it's not about you but for the next person, and try to change someone's life in those 67 minutes.
I think it's a very useful and worthwhile initiative. It does raise people's thoughts about volunteering. As a secretary and the vice chair of the WRA, we are all volunteers, and that's what we do. We give our time all through the year, every day, to provide service to our community. So obviously, anything that can promote that, I think is a very worthwhile thing to do, and I just wish more people would get involved in supporting and providing service to their community, as the students have today.
UJ is definitely looking good to me. Speaking of which, I don't know how many of you are feeling like secret spy agents with the current fingerprint system. Yeah? Security just got tight at UJ, and of course protection services came to UJtv. They came to us for a change, and they explained to us what is currently happening in the security upgrades around UJ. Let's have a look.
With UJ security systems being upgraded, the protection services were out in full force to ensure a smooth transition, and they even popped into our offices to hand over some valuable information.
Well, the new system is all about to improve the whole security system on campus, around campus, all campuses, especially with students and personnel losing cars and not coming to report that it's stolen, so we can block it. So now that's why they're implementing the cards with the fingers. So you can throw your card away, not come and report it, but still people won't have access with that card without the person of that card to have access to the campus. We're trying to make it for all personnel as well as students more convenient and check that the cards is working properly. If it's not working properly, then we make sure that you've got access where you need access and that all the profiles is on the cards. Because of the rush and exams going on and everyone has got their own stuff that they have to apply to and see that it's ready before the varsity close. So we try and make it more convenient for them to come to all of their offices. Everyone, especially the high-risk vehicles, will be required to switch the vehicles on and off. We had problems before that people put another key in, but you don't have enough time to check if that is the key for that vehicle. But now by switching it off, you can't use another key to switch off your vehicle and switch it on again. So no, definitely with the cards and switching off vehicles, it is working. I won't say it's more convenient because it's a longer process that you have to follow, but security-wise, it's definitely a better system. So you have to swipe your card, use your fingerprints. If you don't do all of that, you won't have access to the campus.
From tight security to tight competition, right? I'm talking about the UJ Can You Sing or Can You Dance competition. Well, it's happening again real soon, so you need to keep your skills sharpened. You need to be rehearsing every single day, right? The auditions are currently underway, but I want us to have a look at the finale that happened last year in September. Let's have a quick look.
UJ Can You Dance took place on Saturday, the 13th of September. UJ Arts and Culture's aim for the competition was to excavate and nurture the dance talents of the students. Extensive auditions were held across all 4 campuses and 24 hopefuls were selected. During the winter recess period, the students who made it through were put through their paces at a winter dance boot camp facilitated by FATC. 18 were selected for the semi-finals, then the top 8 battled it out for bragging rights as UJ's best dancer.
I'm so grateful for being part of this UJ Can You Dance experience. It's been an amazing journey, and as a ballet dancer and a classically trained dancer, I feel that this experience has been so enriching, and I've been able to let go more, and I've learned so much from great choreographers and people. As a group, we stuck together, and it was such a wonderful experience. And I just want to say thank you to UJ for creating a platform for us dancers, people we studying different degrees, but we're able to live out our passion yet at UJ.
The competition showcased various styles of dance, ranging from classical to modern, from hip-hop to pantsula.
I'm so overwhelmed and exhausted at the same time. This has been such an amazing experience. Meeting so many beautiful people inside and out, talented people. I feel like it's a really great initiative because there are so many dancers all over, you know what I mean? And this really provides us with a platform to express our talents and our gifts.
First place prize included a professional CV consultation with Mojo Nation Exchange Design Agency and a 12-month artist management contract from Talent Etc. The competition was stiff and both crowd and judges were impressed with the finalists. Engineering student Tumelo Letseko was crowned winner of UJ Can You Dance.
It wasn't just a walk in the park. I had to work myself out, and I did actually brought it up on stage. Thank the judges, thank the choreographers for everything. In life you needed to be guided every time. You know what? Just forget about people and go on with it. Hi, I'm Tumelo, aka Hong Kong. I'm the winner of UJ Can Dance 2014. I'd like to send a shout out to the UJtv. Away.
Yo, shout out to Hong Kong. Now that's for real. I hope you have been watching as attentively as I have, because now it's your turn to audition. How you can do it? Just upload a clip of yourself singing or dancing on the UJ Arts and Culture Facebook page with the hashtag UJ Can Dance or UJ Can Sing, right? But you need to hurry up because the entries close on the 12th of July. I found a dance video in one of the auditions. Let's have a look at what that looks like. definitely feeling a little bit intimidated. But for those of us who can't really dance or sing, we're talented in other things, I think I'll just stick to UJtv, yeah? I'm done for today. Make sure you catch me every Wednesday on UJFM from 9 p.m. till midnight. And you can also follow us on Twitter at UJ Television, or you can like our Facebook page, UJtv. I'm done. I'm leaving you with another UJ Can You Sing hopeful, yeah? Let's check this out. Toodles!
I've been really trying, baby, trying to hold back this feeling for so long. And if you feel like I feel, baby, come on, yeah, come on, let's get it on, yeah, baby.